All right, you're welcome to AB99. The football season is starting today. Liverpool and Bournemouth are beginning the EPL in a match. Let's see if last year's champion Liverpool will be able to beat Bournemouth. Liverpool have included some players into their team. They have added some addition. They have signed striker Hugo Ekitike. They have added Jeremy Frimpong from Bayer Leverkusen, Milos Kekes from Bournemouth. Let's see Florian Wirtz from also Bayer Leverkusen. Let's see if these players can help Liverpool to maintain their trophy. Others are also saying Arsenal were second on the league log last season without a striker. This season they have added a striker called Victor Gyökeres, who was playing for Sporting Lisbon last season. He scored over 40 goals for Sporting Lisbon. Now he's at Arsenal. So most people are saying that when you take all the teams, the 20 teams in the EPL, Arsenal is the most balanced team. You talk about their defense, they have a very strong defense, very strong midfield, and now they have a strong attack. In attack three of Gabriel Martinelli, Victor Gyökeres, and Bukayo Saka. In the midfield too, they have Martin Zubimendi, Declan Rice, and Martin Odegaard. These guys are going to help Arsenal to win the league in so many seasons that they go without the trophy, the EPL. Others are also saying that Chelsea, the world champions, Chelsea, the world champion, after winning the Club World Cup, will also transform their beautiful performance and the form that they showed in the Club World Cup by beating PSG 3-0 in the final for winning the cup. They're also going to transfer that form into the EPL and win the EPL this season. Myself, I'm going for Arsenal to win the EPL. And my top 4 predictions are also going for Arsenal to win the league, Manchester United to play second. Yes, Manchester United to play second. Liverpool third. And Manchester City fourth. These are my top 4 predictions. You can also drop your own and let's see. Arsenal is going to win the league. Arsenal will win the league. Manchester United will play the second position. Liverpool third. Manchester City the 4th place. So let's wait for the football news around the world to also come. All right, you're welcome to the World of Sports. I'm about to board my plane to fly to Europe to give you spotted bit there. PSG and Tottenham Hotspur played UEFA Super Cup competition recently. PSG beat Tottenham Hotspur 4-3 on penalties to win the UEFA Super Cup competition. In the regular time, the match ended in a 2-2 draw. After the 2-2 draw, they played penalties and PSG won. Barcelona superstar Hector Font. Aston Villa has contacted Barcelona about Hector Font's possible signing, if there will be a possibility for Aston Villa to sign him this summer. Hector Font is one of the most exciting players for Barcelona. Let's wait if Villa can sign him. Manchester United and Brighton are still held talks for the transfer of Carlos Baleba. No agreement yet. He is a superstar keen on the move to Manchester United. He have already spoken with some of his countrymen at Manchester United and they have convinced him he should join Manchester United. It's a super club. Paul Abili Pogba is back on the pitch. He has trained with his club, AS Monaco, for the first time. Paul, after his court issue, is now back on the pitch again. We are going to see Paul to play for AS Monaco in the French League A this season. Paul, who was a former player for Manchester United and Juventus. Dango Ouattara. Brentford is closing in a deal to sign Dango Ouattara from Brentford for £42.5 million deal. Dango Ouattara. Brentford, after selling some of their exciting players, are trying to sign Dango Ouattara. Real Madrid have unveiled their new boy, their superstar, the guy they signed from Argentina, Franco Mestantino. Ahmed Adli, Bournemouth latest transfer news. They are trying to add Adli to the Moroccan guy to join them this season for 2025-2026 season. Ahmed Adli is a player for Bayer Leverkusen and Bournemouth are trying to move him after selling Dango Ouattara. One of the stubborn boys at Manchester United, Alejandro Garnacho. Chelsea and Manchester United are still in transfer talks for the transfer of Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho has made it known to Manchester United that it is only Chelsea or he is going to stay at Manchester United for the season of 2025-2026 to go, and he will not join any club. In other news, AS Roma has also bid for Jadon Sancho. Jadon Sancho, who spent last season on loan at Chelsea. Chelsea failed to buy him after his loan spell. They brought him back to Manchester United. This season, Manchester United has also taken him out of their squad, and Roma has bid for the player for £20 million. Omar Barada have met Manchester United working staff for the first time, have also set some rules, and they have also chosen some words that they're going to use this season: badge, bravery, and spirit. They are going to write these words on the caps that they are going to use at Manchester. So anytime that you pick one of these caps, you see these words on it, so that it will help them for the team to perform well in the Premier League this season. Andre Onana was injured during the preseason, but he is saying that he is fit and ready to face Arsenal. His coach to select him to play against Arsenal this coming Sunday. So Andre Onana is willing to start the game against Arsenal. Manchester United star. Aston Villa midfielder Jacob Ramsey is also set to join Newcastle. The 24-year-old midfielder with £39 million fixed plus 5 on in add-ons. The deal is difficult, but Newcastle are still trying to sign him. Juventus star Douglas Luiz is also set to join Nottingham Forest in a permanent deal. The player has said yes to Nottingham Forest and also make it known to Juventus that he will not play for them again. He wants to move to the Premier League. Tottenham Hotspur are also trying everything possible to sign Manchester United star Savino. Tottenham Hotspur have already bid €70 million, which was rejected by City, but still are trying to convince Manchester City to accept their deal. Edison Alvarez, who was a player for West Ham United, have also told West Ham that this summer he wants to move to a different environment for a different change. So let's hope if he can move this summer. West Ham are also willing to sell the player. Thank you and stay tuned.